RDM Motorsports car.
And the final
Koski with car number 45.
And he is sponsored by the Lakeshore Benefit Group Insurance Brokerage, LLC, the longest sponsor of anyone in the competition. But this is wide open, Ben. You have so many drivers who have so much talent and so much potential, and a lot of them are located at the front of the field, but we have seen drivers like Brian Narducci go from the wilderness into the front. So this is wide open, and we are getting ready to turn the ignition key on the SK Light Modified season.
They head off turn number 4. They wind them up, type up through the gears. Spotters would say green and racing, but they don't have spotters in these race cars as they rumble down into turn number 2. At the front of the field, Mikey Flynn sets the pace. Side-by-side racing in a bid for second as 4 cars run right at the front. We've got trouble already.
And a car spinning around. That looks like Brett Gagne, who is in the grass, and a lot of people behind him. We see Duard in trouble, Prucker in trouble, and one more car. So Frank is in the...
Norm Sears at the bottom of the top 10 in 9th, and Alexandra Pearl in the 10th position.
Now, Steven Chapman doesn't have a NASCAR win at Stafford, but in the karts, he won in the Cub division, the Tiger A, the Tiger B, the Junior Outlaw, and the Senior Outlaw. So just about every division they had on Wild Thing Karts on Monday nights, Chapman has a trophy out of. So we are ready to raise the curtain. Mark Buckeye, who was leading on the last completed lap, tried to get the jump on Mikey Flynn, and Flynn wins the battle of the restart and Buckeye makes a pretty good recovery.
Buckeye tries it on the bottom of the racetrack. It just doesn't work. High wide and handsome to the outside, and looking racy is the Flynn machine. But right there behind him, here comes the contenders, and the gun is loaded. Narducci literally lines himself up. It didn't work.
Cassandra Cole almost wound up on the rail, is able to keep her car off the fence. A three-way battle for the lead. Flynn surrounded by the enemy. Buckeye on the inside. On the outside is Corner. Also moving in is Brian Narducci as they wheel and deal coming off of turn 2.
There's no question about it as they rumble down the back straightaway. 4 cars under a blanket. Narducci gives him a smooch to the back bumper. No love affair there. Here comes Teddy Hodgkins. They come off turn number 4. Leader is still Mikey Flynn. Just clicked off a quick lap. Believe it or not, the best time is Bob Charland with car number 1 with a 19.878. Charland is coming to the front.
Top 5 cars could fit inside a fortune cookie. Trying to swoop to the inside, Brian Narducci getting underneath Noah Corner, shifting his lane to the inside, Teddy Hodgson, and here is Buckeye going for the lead.
Buckeye makes a bid for it, but Narducci is right there. Tap to the back bumper, the 1-2-3 punch that Teddy Christopher was famous for. Off the turn, daylight on the bottom. Can't be enough for Narducci. Hodgson tries to follow Narducci to the front of the class. Can't do it there as they come off the turn and head down the back straightaway. Buckeye is still the leader of the pack. Here comes Narducci. Here comes Hodgson. Here comes Chapman as they work their way off turn number 4.
And Narducci, he is able to pierce his way, trying to get into the lead, and he does. Brian Narducci has taken over the lead on lap number 7.
With a time of 19.687. Narducci moves into the number 1 spot. Buckeye has to settle back in second. Hodgson is coming with car number 55, and now stepping out of line is Alexandra Pearl with that number 7 car. He moves into the 4th spot. Back and running strong again is the number 31 of Noah Corner. He dropped off the pace, lost 5 positions on the racetrack, and now he's coming to the front of the field.
Narducci leading Buckeye by 0.3 of a second. And Buckeye's hip pocket is the 55 of Teddy Hodgson, who really came alive during the second half of the season a year ago. There is plenty of action deeper in the field. Noah Corner trying to hold off Stephen Chapman. Also in the neighborhood, Norm Sears, and Charland is in the middle of the mix.
He certainly is. Charland clipped off a very quick lap earlier. That kind of surprised a lot of folks. We've got a spin down off turn number 4. Watch this down the back straightaway. And the caution flag comes out. Paul French is down on pit road. The caution car is the number 22 machine of Wesley Prucker.
He had 9 wins at Stafford, so Brian was able to pass him last year. And now he's trying to tie his other grandfather, Jerry Pearl, who is a 2-time SK Light champion.
Well, the lights are off on the pace car at the front of the field as they head down into turn number 3. 10 laps are up on the board. 10 circuits remain. You do quick multiplications, you'll see that it's 5 miles left in the competition. It might be 5 miles, but it might be the longest 5 miles of the men in the front row's life. They come off turn number 4. Narducci with a little bit of more getty up to the bottom of turn number 1.
Like a laser beam.
Here comes Hodgson again. He isn't about to give up. And you know, we talk about Narducci, but we should not forget Alexander Pearl, because he's part of that family, and he also is a contender here today, bidding with Hodgson for that 3rd spot.
And Pearl was able to hang tough on the outside. Remember, he was a winner of the fall final in 2018. Tucking in behind him is Corner. And then we see Stephen Chapman and Mikey Flynn, who led a good portion of this race, is behind him.
They work their magic as they head down the back straightaway. Pearl runs on the tire tracks of the number 55 of Teddy Hodgson. Buckeye is still in the 2nd spot as they come off turn number 4. Narducci's last circuit by, and all of a sudden we've got a car out of shape. It was the Pulio machine who went down on the grass.
He's still sideways, and then he gets bombarded. Nathan Pitko was a car that put the hammerhead jolt to the 57 of Pulio. His 2nd ever SK Light race at Stafford in the first one, fall final. Alexander Pearl. On pit road is Brett Gagne, so he has had a frustrating way to start the season. So everybody is ready to go, and Brian Narducci, the pressure will be on him to get off to a good start.
Well, the lights are off for the safety vehicle from Wheeler Engineering. It'll pass beneath the Napa Know-How billboard, dive to the center of the infield, and for 7 circuits, it's every man for himself as they rumble to the stripe. This time, Narducci stutter steps on the shift, and that gives Buckeye the opportunity, but the comeback kid becomes Narducci, because once he got it in high gear, he was gone up the front of the field. Here comes Hodgson now as he works his magic down underneath Buckeye, and then they're paired up in rows of 2.
Remember, it was a stutter step on the restart last year that cost him the SK Light Championship. Hodgson is able to rip his way into 2nd.
We've got one backed in turns 1 and 2. 14 laps.
And is that one of the
Glenn Griswold, followed by Joey Farino in the 12th position.
Remember, coming up next, 40 laps for the SK Modifieds. And our guest analyst is already here in the booth, getting the lay of the land. Chase Stowling, the last time we saw him in action, he was a winner in the Valente Modified Racing Series, winning a spine-tingling battle against Ronnie Williams.
Here they come. Speaking of spine-tingling battles, the green is out, and Narducci again has just enough oomph to pull it off. Side-by-side racing all the way back to the bottom of the top 10. Teddy Hodgson with a power assist. Moves back into 2nd. Buckeye is stuck in the outside lane, Matt, as they come back to the stripe.
And getting underneath him is Noah Corner. Now shifting to the inside, Alexander Pearl. He is looking to get underneath Buckeye, and he does. Pearl to 4th place.
Pearl now up into position number 4. Buckeye drops back just a bit. Here comes Chapman, working his way to the front of the field. 16 laps now complete. And the leader is still Narducci. Fastest lap turned of the event, 19.292.
Here comes Pearl trying to get a spot away from Noah Corner. That would put him in the podium as they are able to whiplash their way off the corner. And they say bazooka their way down the front straightaway. It is still Corner in command. Narducci trying to fatten his lead at the expense of Teddy Hodgson. Now here is Pearl finding a hole inside of Corner, but it's not big enough for him to fit through.
Obstacle sticks are up. 1 mile left in the remainder of this event. 18 up on the board. Meanwhile, still Pearl continues to work over Corner. Hawkeye is still there. Chapman is there. And we've got a caution coming out. 3 cars in the wall on the backstretch. Peter LaPooch is one of the cars.
For Brian Narducci, as we've said many times, one of the most used cliches in motorsports, you're only as good as your last restart. So even though Brian Narducci has dominated the last 11 laps, he is going to have to be close to perfect on this restart against Teddy Hodgson. And if Hodgson has a difficult time getting moving, a guy to watch is Noah Corner, because sometimes on these double file restarts, third could be more advantageous than second.
Here they come off turn number 4. This could be the game changer. There's the green. Perfect start. But Narducci gets the bite, bottom of the racetrack. The car turns, comes off the turn like it was shot out of a gun.
Boy, Hodgson did a great job on the outside lane to hold off that number 50, that number 31 car a corner. Here comes Alexander Pearl trying to make the podium.
Alexander Pearl on the outside. Corner is there, down low on the inside. This is the one that counts the most. Narducci back in winning form here at Stafford. Brian Narducci has done it again here at the half mile. Hodgson to finish in second. Noah Carter squeezes out Alexander Pearl. Mark Buckeye to finish in position.
Morning, I'm feeling down. This old life's such a drag. And I can help but stare at my cue. Think about what this sounds like.